It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Saints and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win? You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. On third down, Brown. He finds his man, complete. It's done. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window, fire a bullet in there for the completion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 18 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defense.
Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Throwing on first down. Whitfield looking for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Brown. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Was Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Whitfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Whitfield. They'll get this out to Kamara. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Whitfield. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Off play action. Whitfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Brown now. Off play action. Able to shake him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. O'Shane Ximines able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 3rd and long. Brown. And the pressure gets to him again. O'Shane Ximines drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. 7-7, our score after 1. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, Whitfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deontay Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Brown. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Operating from the gun, Brown. And this one too low.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Peters. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Whitfield.
That's into the hands of Jacob Harris.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Whitfield. Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Whitfield. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deontay Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call?
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here are the Saints to take over. They've got the lead here as they start out 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week. That came at the hands of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Throwing to start the drive. Whitfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down. Whitfield.
This will be caught. Judy.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jerry Judy.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action. Brown. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Brown on 3rd and 2. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. Anderson loses the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They juked him. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Now Brown from the gun on 3rd down. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Off the play fake, Whitfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Levante David in on the tackle.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Here's Brown off the play fake. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed rush coming, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth. Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots, There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off play action. Whitfield. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Whitfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Whitfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake. Whitfield. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first and 10, Whitfield. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Looking to throw. Whitfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. While the training staff takes a peek, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Brown now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's done. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Brown. And they were looking
looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up third down. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. Fourth down. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Whitfield, he's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll let this go for the end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. Here's the Panthers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big connection on that one, 34 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get, he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off play action. Whitfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offense.